Hello everyone, this is Donna from Even the Scales. Thank you if you've clicked on my video today. I'm on my channel right now to talk about the horrific abuse that I've been going through here in Campbelltown, New South Wales. I'm going to talk about what's happened over the past 24 hours. And the abuse that I'm being put through right now is very, very intense. That's because there's not many people left that can get to me to carry out abuse. So the people that can, when they get an opportunity, they are putting me through horrific abuse. I'm having anxiety right now just talking about it. And I need urgent help. This woman downstairs is hell-bent on taking my life. It is her. She's made it her life to stalk and prey on my life 24 hours a day. And so has the neighbour next door to her. Both of these people are natural abusers. They are both cruel and sadistic. And they're abusing me not just because there's money in it for them. They're abusing me because they enjoy it. They enjoy inflicting suffering onto me and then watching me go through it. They're enjoying the power that they have over me. And the Campbelltown police are constantly encouraging these neighbours to abuse me. St George Community Housing won't do anything about it. They know they're sitting back watching it, prolonging the abuse because they don't want to be held accountable. But how these people can think that they're not going to be held accountable, I just don't know how you could even think that, with the amount of people who know about what I'm going through here. These people are poisoning my air and I need help urgently. This woman preys on my life 24 hours a day, and it's like anyone who gets a chance to have a go at taking my life, they are doing that. And they're taking advantage of the fact that I have these panic attacks. Like around 8:30 in the morning, I start having a panic attack every morning because I know that she's going to be attacking my air. I know that she's probably been doing that all night too by sending that dust through into my home. They're trying to make me give up on life. They're trying to just keep me in a state where I'm constantly having to fight for my life and I'm constantly having to clean up this mess after this woman, what she's doing. I have never in my life seen anybody be as cruel and sadistic as this woman. I didn't know that this kind of evilness existed in a woman. I really didn't. I've been around some really bad people in my life. This is a woman. And I have never seen a woman stoop as low and be as cruel as what this woman is. She's enjoying it. These people, that my neighbours, they can view me in my home 24 hours a day. They can see into my bedroom. They can control the air in my home. And they can then watch my heartbeat on a monitor as they inflict the abuse. And I don't know how this woman can do that. I just don't know how. What kind of woman is she? She's sitting there putting me through suffering and then watching my heartbeat on a monitor, hoping that I'm going to die from it. And this is what these people are doing. They're able to watch my heart on this monitor because I've got this device implanted in my body. So the people that are still involved are like they're people that are, they've got nothing to lose because they know they're about to get caught. So I don't know if they're just doing it out of spite and revenge at this point because they just love abusing me. Because, I mean, these people are caught. So why else would they be doing it? Like, if something was to happen to me, people are going to know about it. People are going to know that it was murder if something happens to me. And they're going to know who. See, these people are trying to murder me as a group. But the thing is, it's narrowed down now to certain people that are just constantly, just relentlessly putting me through this intense abuse. And that is this woman downstairs, the person next door to her, who is a male. And then there is the Campbelltown police. And then there is the Transport New South Wales workers who put me through humiliation and degrade me every single morning. And then there's these abusive men that are just stalking me 24 hours a day. All of these people are viewing into my home illegally. And then when I go out to shopping centres, I'm stalked as well. There's not as many stalkers as there was, but there still are stalkers. There's 4 main shopping centres that I go to. All of these shopping centres are involved. All of the shops that I go into have been involved, and I've also noticed that there are shops that I don't go into that are involved as well. And I can just tell just by the props and the manipulation that they are carrying out by using props. But yeah, all of those shopping centres are involved. And what they're trying to do when I go to these shopping centres is provoke me. I just went to a shopping centre then, and they're involved, and I was stalked in the car park when I got out the car. I was stalked in the shopping centre, and I was stalked in the businesses that I went to. And I was also put through humiliating, degrading abuse again from this business, just like I was last time. And the abuse that they put me through is based on things that they have watched me go through in my home, things that they have watched me do in my home. And yeah, they take notes, and then they use those things against me when I go there. And it's cruel. The abuse they put me through is so cruel. And these are women. A lot of these people are women carrying out this abuse. And then there's the Campbelltown police and these abusive men that are stalking my home. These people stalk me according to my movements in my house. If I go into my bathroom to use the bathroom, there will be a stalker that goes past my house in a loud vehicle because I'm in the bathroom, just to let me know that they know that I'm in my bathroom. They know that I've gone in there, and they know that that's a quieter area of the house, so I'm going to hear it better. They'll stalk in like a loud vehicle. This happens all the time when I get up in the morning and go into my bathroom. There'll be like headlights just that come and shine right into my bathroom. Like it's a stalker, you know. The police, the Campbelltown police, if they know that I'm in my bathroom or in my bedroom, they know that I can hear better in there. So they will stalk me, which they just did just then. They just did just then. So the Campbelltown police are still stalking. They're still encouraging this abuse. They stalked at 3:30 a.m. this morning. They carried out another attack because they know at around 3:30 in the morning, every morning, I kind of like stir in my sleep a little bit. And because they're watching that device that's showing them my vital signs. It's showing them that I'm coming from that sleep state into the waking state, and they are carrying out abuse as I'm waking up. And they stalked me at 3:30 a.m. And there were New South Wales transport workers stalking me at the same time. And there was also men driving around in loud vehicles at that time in the morning too. And it was all being done just to, degrade and humiliate me. And the police are stalking now. This is how smug they are. They're out there stalking right now. as I'm making this video. I have no privacy whatsoever. And I'm living within meters of some of the cruelest, most disgusting, vile people that are preying on my life 24 hours a day. And the Campbelltown police are encouraging these people, and they're mentally disturbed people. And St George Community Housing are using these people. They're using their mental illnesses to put me through this abuse, and they're sitting back doing nothing about it. They're prolonging hours and hours of torturous, inhumane abuse, abusing my oxygen in my home with this dust, with cigarette smoke, with gas. And I need help. I really need help. I need help. I need support. And I need someone to help me create more public awareness around what they're doing. Because this is the justice system. The justice system is paying these people to abuse me. And, these two people downstairs, as I said, these are mentally deranged people that I have living within meters that can watch me in my home. And they're just enjoying having that power over me. These people are vile people. They really are. They're disgusting. If you can think of the most vilest, disgusting people that have committed, some of the cruelest crimes, that's these people. That's how cruel they are. That's how cruel this woman is. I don't think she has an ounce of empathy or anything in her whatsoever. She's as cruel as it gets. And she would see me like, there's been times when I've been like this, and I have begged her to please stop, and she has turned it up. That's how disgusting this woman is. And she's preying on my life. She is. She's preying on my life. And she's preying on these panic attacks that I'm having, and she knows how to time them. She's premeditating it. She's premeditating this. And then she's watching me suffer. It's premeditated attempted murder. Even when I went to that business today and sat there and they carried out abuse, I felt my anxiety just rose. And my heart was pounding out of my chest. And, that is attempted murder as well when you really think about it. It is, because these are people that are participating in this group effort to try and end my life. They're being paid to abuse. They're being paid to cause me panic attacks. They're being paid to be as cruel as they possibly can. They're being paid to try and make me feel like, I'm frightened to leave the house. I'm just abused. Everywhere I go, I'm put through this inhumane, cruel abuse, and I don't deserve any of it. And it's happening to me because of these police and these abusive people, these abusive men who are trying to avoid accountability for their crimes. That's the only reason this is happening to me. But yeah, I was stalked all the way on the road too. So there was so much unnecessary traffic on the road that was stalking me going towards my destination, because these people, they track my car, so they know where I'm going. So they're following me on the road. They're there in the car park when I get there, and then they're in the shopping centre. And the amount of traffic, the amount of extra traffic that's being used in this town here in Campbelltown, New South Wales, is an environmental crime. It really is. So much extra traffic, so much unnecessary traffic. It really is. It's an environmental crime. And it's been going on for 19 months. And I was just stalked as recently as like just before I turned this video on. I was thinking, will I do this video or not? And then I thought, yeah, that made me want to do it after that happened. After I just got stalked, then when I went into my bathroom, because these are people watching me in my house, and they know when I go in that room that it's quieter. And it's just to let me know, we have that control over you. We know where you are in your home. We know what you're doing. I'm being oppressed, and I'm just being like held hostage by the New South Wales justice system, and they're trying to abuse me to death. It's not going to happen. I'll be fine. I'm just having I'm having a moment where, this would get to anyone. What I'm going through, it would. I just want it to stop. The main thing, I can put up with these cops stalking me. I can put up with most of this. I really can, because I'm a strong person within, and I can I've got a lot of perseverance, but I cannot put up with people abusing my air. I can't put up with that. I can't put up with people abusing my air. And now that I've made this video, this is how cruel they are. They will play on that weakness, and she will do it more. This is how cruel this woman is. Like, I want people to know this woman is extremely cruel and sadistic, and she is capable of murder, and she's preying on my life 24 hours a day, and I need help to have her arrested as soon as possible. If she could be removed from my life, or if she could be stopped from abusing my air, it would make this more. I'd be able to get through this, but abusing air, like, that's just not. I'm like, my sinuses are just completely. They're really bad. They're severely playing up right now. This dust is just through absolutely everything, and she does it like in my face. Like, she deliberately does it at certain times so that I see it, so that she creates the most maximum amount of panic as she possibly can. Like, I'm so traumatized. I'm so traumatized by what this landlord's done and these people. I really am. I don't know how I'll ever get over it. I don't. Abusing someone's air is about as low as it gets. And this landlord needs to be named and shamed as much as possible. And I thank the people out there that have been watching my videos. Thank you so much for your support. And it would really help me if you could share one, that exposes this landlord more, that exposes these neighbours, that exposes these police, what's happening to me at the shopping centres, because people need to know that's going on. If you didn't know what was going on, you wouldn't even notice, because it's just the way that they do this. They're watching things that I do in my house, and then when I go to the shopping centre, they're carrying out psychological abuse based on what I'm going through in my house and the things I'm doing in my house. The product. Oh, today, like, they actually carry out psychological abuse based on my underwear. That this is how demeaning, and I have no dignity. I deserve respect. I do. I deserve to be treated just like everyone else in this community. And I can't believe that there are women supporting these men. I mean, they're supporting rapists. They're supporting pedophiles. What is wrong with these women? Why are they doing this? Obviously, they must be getting paid to do that. Why would you want that? Why would you want to support men like that? And because I'm speaking up about it, about, the abuse that I've been through, and the abusive members of the justice system that are involved in this, that don't want to be held accountable, I'm being I'm being tortured here. I'm being held hostage. I'm being put through the most disgusting, horrific abuse here in Campbelltown, New South Wales because of the police. So please, if you can help me, please contact me. Please help me. If anyone can help me legally, see, I can't reach out to lawyers. I can't go to lawyers and ask them for help. I tried to do that after I had been psychologically abused in the Campbelltown Hospital for 5 weeks. I tried to do that, and the justice system had made sure that none of them would help me. I don't know if they lied to them or what, but they made sure that none of them would help me. So it's not like I can go to a lawyer and ask them for help, or advice. I'm thinking that I am going to do that, though. I am going to try. I have to try. But if there are any lawyers out there that can help me, anyone that can help me raise public awareness around this, please help me. Please reach out to me on the email that will be in the description box of this video. And as for my family that is sitting back watching this happen, shame on you. You need to be shamed too for what you've done. My family have done this for money. If you haven't seen any of my videos, they have teamed up with the justice system to do this to me. I've done nothing to my family to deserve this. They've done this for greed and money. And they're sitting back watching me go through this horrific abuse. They're waiting for me to pass away, just like these other people are willing death on my life. When this woman's putting me through abuse, there's an audience watching it on my home, and that's another reason she's doing that. She's doing that for attention. She is. She does it for attention from the people that are viewing it on my home. Like, I think she thinks she's special because she has that close access to being able to abuse me. So, it's like a flex for her. You know what I mean? So there's people watching it in my home as she abuses me that are wanting me to pass away and have a heart attack too, because there's some kind of money involved in this. There's investment somewhere. These people have invested in this. And it's just the people that can abuse their power now that are involved. Anyone that has a chance of having a go at causing me a panic attack to turn into a heart attack, they're doing it, no matter where. With anyone that can have a go at that, they're trying. And that's why the abuse is just really intense right now. So please, if you can help me, please help me. But yeah, my family are watching me go through this. I don't know how they could do that. Obviously, they're doing it for the money and the greed. They stole my inheritance from me, and I want that money back so I can get to safety. So I'm going to keep exposing your family until you give that money back to me and my grandkids so I can get to safety and get out of this place, away from these horrible people. Thank you for listening, and please help me if you can. And yeah, thanks again to the people that have supported my channel. Thanks.